making a trip to the Syracuse region now. And so, here I am, heading off. So something different that I decided to do today. I usually go to the one of the closer Dunkin' Donuts that are to me, but I decided to go up into the Catskills this time because it's on my way. Just another lovely day up here in the Catskills. This is right off of New York 206 here in Walton. I think it was pretty nice to just kind of park for a second. I don't even know if I'm still in the Catskills, but this is pretty nice. I'm not used to this, although where I live, it is pretty mountainous, but not this mountainous. This reminds me of like Colorado. Catskill Mountain High in New York. It doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
It started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship.
So I'm about 10 minutes away from my hotel now, but I just came across this combo Taco Bell and Long John Silver, which I think I've only seen a Long John Silver once in person, but like having both of those combined in the same restaurant is kind of weird for me. I made it. In fair Verona, where we lay our scene. Hither be construction. I think this is actually kind of nice. Get a nice cool look at the highway. With all the other places that I've been, I've always done like this sort of comparison map to show the distance from where I currently am to those. So, New York City, Buffalo, Ottawa, Toronto, and Syracuse. It's so hot out right now. I want to just kind of take a little rest in here before I head out. I think the first order of business, I'm going to go to the Chinanago Falls. And then I kind of want to jump in it, but I'm going to let those impulsive thoughts just kind of fade away. Okay, I've made it. Overlook shelters and trails. On days like today, hydration is everything. Whoa. I was just driving on that road earlier. So now I'm walking on this little trail that will bring me onto this bridge, and then with that bridge, it'll lead me on to the other side of the falls. And I'm gonna go walk all the way down there. There's a little path right here that I can go. I gotta be honest, this is pretty cool. Look at that. I'm gonna make my way onto the opposite side of the falls so then I can take that trail down. Is this even a pedestrian bridge? Might be on that side. I think, yeah. Pedestrian walkway. Walking through this path, it kind of reminds me of Watkins Glen. You're just up against the side of a waterfall, and it's just dirt patches that you gotta follow down. Which way am I going? I'm going this way. Gorge Trail. Rugged, steep trail. Wear appropriate footwear. Trail can be slippery. Stay on trail. Use care. I'm sure I'll be fine. I think I might have to put my gimbal away for this one because I don't think I can make this trail and hold this up at the same time. For anyone watching, this is your daily reminder to hydrate yourself. Refreshing. It appears as my assumptions were correct. There's no stairs, it's just rocks. All right, here goes nothing. Here it is, Chittenango Falls. Just kidding. It's a cute little waterfall. Whoa! Yeah, that's awesome. That was so worth it. Niagara Falls? I hardly know her. If I had an extra pair of clothes today, I would definitely want to trench myself in this water, but you know, I can't. Free refills. This was definitely worth the visit. If I'm ever back up in this region again, for whatever reason, I'm definitely gonna come back here. Now it's time to make the hike back up. I wish I had one of those like head-mounted GoPros so I could just place it on my head as I walk to see how much I'd be panting after I'm done. That was pretty cool. Minus the exhaustion, that was well worth the visit. All right. Another nap. I've taken enough time to relax now. So now, on to this other thing that I wanted to show. And I wanted to keep it a surprise up until right now. Because, Toto, I don't think we're in New Jersey anymore. I also got some stuff from the museum too. So, I'm hungry. That's what I'm gonna go do. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. Since I was given a tour of the museum, I didn't really have the ability to record or take pictures of anything inside there, but I'll throw a few example pieces up. Kind of reminds me of that pop culture museum that I visited in Connecticut back in 2021. But having this space entirely dedicated to the Wizard of Oz, that was actually pretty cool. So while I was here, I decided to get some food. And now it's back to the hotel and then onto the casino. Ate dinner, got to relax for a little bit. Now, I'm off to the casino. It's actually 1 mile down the road, so I need to take a shuttle there.
come back since I dropped you off, man.
Las Vegas is upstate New York. I found this Leonardo da Vinci slot machine. I also got this card. Being relatively new to all this is so confusing. Okay, two things. One, I think I'm starting to get the hang of these now. And two, the Red Hot Chili Peppers is playing in here. I asked the bartender for a glass of water, and then I got this. It's so tiny. So this one right here is pretty cool. It's Wizard of Oz. Hey, look, there's Toto. Hi, Toto. So I gave enough money into this machine where it's playing for me. I got the Scarecrow and Dorothy. Yeah.
I am Dorothy.
There's no place like the casino. Out of everything I've spent here, I only got $13 back. Well, 13 that I actually wanted to keep. The rest I betted away. But you know, that's what happens when you wake up in Vegas or Juanita County, New York. I think the overstimulation has got to me, so now I'm just gonna head back to my room. Caesar's Palace? I hardly know her. Nice fountain, nice little pond thing. Because, you know, if you ever wanted a nature walk and gambling your life savings away, this is the place for you. Hashtag not sponsored. Good morning. Time for breakfast. So in preparation for the concert tonight, I'm going to be staying in Syracuse for the day. And to keep with the Syracuse spirit, I got this t-shirt that I got 2 years ago. And I'm going to go get some coffee. Hashtag not sponsored. I haven't really figured out what else I'm doing today. So I'm just going to kind of take it as it goes, see what I can do. Capitalism's really popping off today. 2 years ago, I was actually in this mall, and that was after I was let go from that camp that I worked at. We don't talk about that. At tonight's concert, the venue only allows clear bags, so I'm gonna go looking for it. It's kind of big for my tastes, much bigger than my fanny pack, but you know, it'll do. You know, I want somewhere to waste away and search for my lost shaker of salt. Someone says there's always a woman to blame, but I know that's my own fault. I gave in. Am I in Florida or a mall in upstate New York? Who knows? Well, I finally made it. I got my clear tote and hydration, and I am all good to go. It's like, what, 3 o'clock now? So, for the next roughly 3.5 hours, I'm just going to be moseying around campus. Something that I've been honestly considering was going to graduate school at some point in my adult life. Having been in school since 2006 and just about to graduate college after 4 years, I find it very interesting. Like, my college experience has been quite different because of the pandemic and whatnot. So I'm not sure if like I want to do a graduate program, but at the same time kind of see what other options there are. But if I want to do a graduate program, I want to do it on a campus like this. This place is nice. So it turns out my seat's on the opposite side of the venue, but get a look at this. The back of the stage. Woo! Concert's done. I can't hear, and my hair is poofing. Just waiting until the crowds die down. So many other places around Syracuse were jam-packed with people, but this one came in clutch. I'm so hungry. Late night dinner. I'm so tired. I just want to get to the hotel and sleep. But I want to eat that first. I made it, and Dunkin' is literally just a short walk away from the hotel. So in the morning, I could just pop right over here and get me some Dunkies. All right, McDonald's and Guy Fieri. I didn't feel like wearing my hat now. It's in the car anyway, but before I go home, I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring. Just like I said last night, it's a Dunkin' run. I feel like I'm right back at home. So I finally made a decision on what I'm gonna do today. So Lake Ontario isn't that far away from here, and since I'm already here, I might as well take advantage of that because I don't know when I'm gonna be up here again. And besides, Lake Ontario, Ontario's a province in Canada. I like Canada, so, you know. And also, the Oswego River is right along Lake Ontario. So, there's a lot of businesses and restaurants. So, I'm gonna go patronize those. And yeah. Don't want to get dehydrated today, so might as well get some water. Ribbit. Signs pointing towards Phoenix in Mexico? What am I, in Arizona? It certainly feels like Arizona today. I'm now here in Oswego, New York, and this is Lake Ontario. Ooh, that's chilly. So of course this lake goes through both Canada and the United States. In this direction is the city of Toronto and Niagara Falls. And then east this way is Kingston, Ontario, Ottawa, and then that goes towards the St. Lawrence River all the way to Montreal. I can see like little bits of land out there, so I'm pretty sure that's Canada over there. It's really hard to see with a huge lake like this. I'm also kind of glad that it's as warm as it is right now, because if it was any colder, I would not be doing this. This was definitely worth the drive here. And I'm not sure if I showed this on video, but there's a nice little beach right here. I mean, it's a little complicated to walk over towards the lake, but you know, there's sand here. It's funny, when I started making videos, I never thought that I'd become like some sort of nature documentarian. Not like National Geographic or Discovery Channel level, but it's kind of fun just observing animals, seeing what they're doing, and then how we as humans interact with them. Something so special about it. I should become like one of those narrators in those nature documentaries. It's time to go eat. So there's nothing right here in this immediate area that's on Lake Ontario. That's like a lakeside restaurant. But Oswego River, that's a little bit down the road. They actually have a couple of businesses, and I'm gonna go eat at one of those. One thing I'll tell you, this is much cleaner than the Hudson. My first food choice wasn't available, so compromise. Maybe I should have stayed here instead. This is incredible. It's gonna take me roughly 4 hours to get back home. So, yeah, not much to say there.